Far Too Easy has helped me get through the memories of some tough times in the past. Years ago I had a property at Bow Desert and I invested heavily in the late 80s, early 90s when interest rates were at their peak, and you know, financially it became a hardship and we end up going broke. And just in recent times we've had two major floods here, the biggest floods in history. They've really been, it was quite an emotional time for both of those floods. The horses were in flood water. So we've set about mitigating that and trying to make the property as flood-proof as possible. We've spent a lot of time lifting it up. These hardships make you tougher. We've overcome that. We worked through it. As a family, we've worked through it and we stick together and we've moved on. Far Too Easy has changed our lives in many ways, and not just financially. He's a part of what we do. He's a part of our community now as well. We have he's got a fan club. People ask you to go downtown, people ask you about Far Too Easy. He's such a big part of our family, just our daily lives, whether we talk about him, whether we are with him, you know, we just love him. Conversation within the family is always around the horse. Archie, you know, he always has the racing calendar out, picking out races for the future. You know, we have a bit of a banter over that at the dinner table. Sometimes he picks the wrong races, but overall he's a very big part of the family. He brings a positive vibe not just to us but to our staff, to everybody who's associated with him.
Far Too Easy's giving chase. Front Page a length and a half to Far Too Easy. Then Fender the outside. Front Page in front from Far Too Easy. He keeps going, Front Page, and he's the headline act this year. Front Page wins the Kosciuszko, beat Far Too Easy.
Last year's Kosciuszko, the run was enormous. Couldn't be more proud of what the horse done. I knew probably when Front Page had an easy run in front and nothing took him on, it was going to be hard to overhaul him. Gee whiz, Far Too Easy was enormous in defeat, you know, and we're still coming on the line. We've decided to go first up into this race because he is dynamic fresh. We've worked out that he needs quite a few weeks between runs. He's not a backup horse, so we've set him first up, and I do believe that he is dynamic first up. Everything's falling into place as you would like it leading into a race like the Kosciuszko. At this stage of his preparation, I'm over the moon. Far Too Easy, from an expansion point of view for us, has put us on the map, obviously. The publicity around him has been enormous. We do want to expand our establishment and we're in the process of doing that. I could expand very quickly and just take any horse that comes along, but the business model that I'm trying to put in place here is for me to buy the horses myself and then syndicate them out or put the owners into those horses. So to do that, it's a little bit of a lengthy process. You can't do that overnight. We have to buy the horses first and we've got to buy the right horses. Far Too Easy won the Kosciuszko. Obviously the exposure will be tremendous, and it certainly would make it an easier prospect to encourage owners to come to McColm racing.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.